You're listening to the Hustled Up Podcast. We're Holly and Laura, besties since birth, cleaning business owners, multi-passionate doers, and founders of the Hustle Haven, a modern business education and networking collective built for fellow entrepreneurs who crave growth, support, and real connection. Now, we're your go-to girlies for the real side of entrepreneurship. We're covering wins, fails, and the messy middle. So come on in and let's talk branding, booking, burnout, and everything in between. If you're in serious need of tips, tea, total transformation, and that let's freaking go energy, you're in the right place. Grab your earbuds, turn up the volume, and let's hustle up. Hello, friends, followers, listeners, fellow hustlers. Welcome back to another episode of the Hustled Up Podcast. We are your lovely, lovely hosts. My name is Holly.
And my name is Laura.
And today I am super excited because, we're filming this on Halloween, so happy Halloween. But you guys will be watching it on November 4th, I think. So Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
actually.
Christmas season for you guys. And I'm very jealous of you.
Christmas time. Like, I'm jealous of future you guys because you're in Christmas time and we're still stuck on Halloween. But I'm in the spirit. I mean, I don't know. You can't really see because my microphone's blocking me, but I'm wearing a little Halloween dress. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
I'm here. But tomorrow, which will be 3 days ago for when you guys are listening. Tree is going up. I'm having like a day at home where all the fall's coming down. Christmas is going up. I'm going to be blasting Christmas music. It's going to be magical.
When the clock strikes 12, Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé defrost.
Michael Bublé
defrost. And all is right with the world. And the heavens open up and angels sing and snow falls.
Yeah.
It is Christmas season.
It is Christmas time. Anyway, getting totally off track here. What I am here to tell you today, or what we're here to talk about today, is viral versus valuable. What is the kind of content you should be striving for? Because I think especially in today's algorithm driven society online, everybody is striving for viral. They want those million plus hits. They want people to be viewing their content. They're striving for followers. But my friend, I am here to tell you that none of that really matters. And your value, as long as you're posting valuable content online, whether that is with, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, whether it's on a podcast like us, wherever you are dropping content, you need to be aiming for value, not for going viral. Because that is what's going to help you grow your business. So we're going to be talking a lot about what it means to go viral, why you shouldn't really be striving for that, why just views doesn't fully matter, and, what you should be striving for when it comes to showing up online. So if you want to know all about content creation and all that good stuff, stay tuned. If you own a home service business and you are struggling to juggle quotes, invoices, client reminders, communications across every single platform, the works, you need to stop what you're doing and listen to me right now. Jobber has been keeping my business running smooth for years. I swear by it, and I need to tell you all about it. From managing 11 technician schedules to invoicing to automated client reminders and so much more, Jobber makes my life easy. This CRM has allowed me to truly work on building my business while keeping everything organized instead of chasing down paperwork. And here's the best part. As an official Jobber brand partner, I know I am still freaking out over this myself. I have a code that is going to not only get you a 14-day free trial, but 20% off for 6 months. Just head on to go.getjobber.com/Holly. Again, that's go.getjobber.com/Holly to claim your savings. There are multiple plans to choose from that support a multitude of business sizes and budgets. So what are you waiting for? Get your business organized and get ready to scale with ease with Jobber. Again, that's go.getjobber.com/Holly. Do it today. You will not regret it. I promise.
Okay, so we're back and we're talking about something very interesting, the concept of viral versus valuable when it comes to social media following and presence. And let's just be real. I'm just going to call a spade a spade. We all want to go viral because we are vain and we like attention, right? Like, let's just call it as it is. That follower count, it doesn't always equate to more customers. For example, a high follower count for us, we can't service all of those followers because we do have a good amount of followers, I would say, especially on TikTok, but most of them are nowhere near Long Island. We're never going to have the opportunity to serve them unless we franchise. Another story.
Expanded to the world.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
never know.
But we like those numbers for vanity reasons. And that's okay. So I want you to, as you listen to this episode, don't feel ashamed about that. It's just human nature. You want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to be liked. So it's just human nature. So don't beat yourself up about that. And we can prove it because there's times that Holly and I have actually had viral videos on our personal TikTok accounts, which we can share. And they did nothing for me. All it did was get my likes up and it didn't get me any new followers because so I had it's so funny actually. We can definitely share these videos to the Hustle Haven Instagram if you want this week so you can see. So I had a TikTok video and I have like no following on my personal TikTok. I don't really put a lot of work into it. I'm not posting often. I don't have a niche. It's very all over the place. It is what it is. But I posted a video, really, it took me 5 seconds to film. When I say 5 seconds, I mean one take, 5 seconds to film. I had gone to the beach and I put sunscreen, like that stick sunscreen, on just my tattoos. And I have a leg sleeve that's not fully finished. So it's basically like a bunch of sticker pieces with nothing in between. Now I've learned my lesson and I'm going to like do like this. Like if you're watching, like I put it on the whole leg. But back then I was an idiot and I was like, I'm just going to cover my tattoos. So I had the world's worst, most awkward tan line where I got horrible sunburn in between all of my tattoos and looked really dumb. So I did a video basically making fun of it. That shit blew up. I wish I had looked up how many actual views it got. It blew up to the point where Inc. magazine shared it. Like they shared it on their Instagram because it blew up so much. And some of the comments were so nice, like, love your tattoos. Oh my goodness, your Zelda tattoos are amazing. Most people were like, you're going to get skin cancer and die. That was a very common one. Other people were saying, I'm killing sea turtles by using that brand of sunscreen. It's a mess. Somebody will always have something to say. But my point is, did that get me anywhere? Did it get me more followers? No, because I don't have a TikTok about tattooing, so it was irrelevant. I'm not selling anything personally. It's not like it was about cleaning service or anything that we do. So, did that viral video help me in my business at all? No. I mean, it was cool. It's a cool story to tell. It was fun. It was fun reading all those comments. A very mixed bag. But my point is, it's just for vanity. That I didn't gain anything by that viral video.
Yeah, I had a similar experience actually, which is so funny because I'm a little more intentional with my TikTok. And so, I've had a couple of videos go viral in the past, and over time, I've built a semi following. I have, I think, 21.5 thousand followers on there. And it's really funny because sometimes I go into these like view droughts where I'm not getting views. Like I'm stuck in like a couple hundred and I'm like, oh, this sucks. What the hell? And there was this one video. We went to Crumbl Cookie for the first time and I filmed us literally walking in and buying the cookies. There was no eating of the cookies. There was no editing of the video. It was very like, we're going to Crumbl Cookies for the first time. Come on in and buy the cookies with us. It was, I think, 58 seconds long, which is even more annoying because then I didn't get paid for it, for the views. The video blew up. I have over 1 million views on that video. I have tons of engagement on that video. But it's funny because it did not give me any new followers. It did not direct anybody to any of my businesses. It did not lead people to watch videos that are over 1 minute long that could generate money for me and income. So overall, it was for nothing and going viral. I mean, yes, it's always fun and you get that little dopamine push and, there's always a little boost of endorphins when you wake up and you see all these notifications and stuff. But at the end of the day, as an entrepreneur and, as entrepreneurs, we are striving for long longer results. We're looking for people who are going to not only follow but engage and even become customers. And it's a little bit more of a challenge for us because we aren't, or at least for us in our cleaning business, because we can only service a certain amount of people. But for the Hustle Haven, this is a little different. It's just that we haven't put as much effort into it. So we're kind of talking from the standpoint of our cleaning business. But we've had a lot of success with creating valuable content that isn't getting a ton of views and likes over viral content.
Yeah. And I think it's really important to make the point that we're not saying that you only have to share things that are pertinent to your business. I don't think that that's the message here, and I don't want that to be misconstrued. I love sharing personal things, and we share personal things sometimes even on the Chores and More and Hustle Haven accounts because we want people to get to know us too. I think it's more so the point of you don't need to be targeting everyone. Like you don't need to be like it is helpful to niche down because for example, like with Holly's video and my video, neither of those things really have anything to do with either of our brands, our personal brand, our business brands, and none both of those videos had nothing to do. So while it was engaging, it was a fun video that clearly people responded to and liked. We got the like, but we didn't get the follow because it wasn't pertinent to what our page was. So even if people said, "Oh, I like this video, let me go see what their page is about." My page is about not a tattooing page. Her page is not a eating page or a mukbang page or whatever. So they're not going to follow. I know.
I wish.
I know. I would be in trouble if I was a mukbanger.
I'm like, I would love to create a mukbang concept, but I would be 550 pounds if I did
I wouldn't fit in this very wide chair. If that was the case. Yeah, but it's just like it's okay to share things you like to. It doesn't have to be pertinent to your business. But when you are posting with the intention of getting more business, that's when you have to focus less on going viral and more on how is this going to actually get customers through the door? Because there's a big difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that's important to remember when it comes to creating value over viral content is that viral content, it gets traffic, but valuable content gets trust, right? So you're earning trust from the people who are seeing you. And another thing that's important to know is that with something viral, usually it is based on some kind of trend, right? Like when something goes viral, usually it's based on some kind of funny trend or a funny video or funny dance or some kind of something. And so those, they're quick exposure, they're quick, view, like a quick view boost. But at the end of the day, they die down. They don't last. They don't last. Like nobody is still liking. And it's so funny, actually. I'm really like, this is a slight tangent, but not really. Nobody is still liking my Crumbl Cookie video, right? Like I got a ton of likes right away and then it just died. Whereas I have really good planner content out on my personal page.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're getting closer to the new year and all of the planner girlies are coming out to play, those videos years later are getting views. So the views are building up slowly. And what this is called is evergreen content. So what does it mean to have evergreen content? This is content that is teaching something or valuable and stays valuable for years or months, years, even years. And in my case, with the planning content, years. And so that's why it's more important to create value over going viral, because somebody, depending on whatever business you are in, it doesn't even really matter here. If you're posting stuff that creates value, that educates, or that shows your customer why they need your service or whatever, they may search something down the line, especially because a lot of, like on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, these are kind of being used like Google now. Like how many times have you gone on TikTok and looked up a recipe or looked up like stickers for your planner or something, and then you see things from like 2 years ago that are very valuable and like give you an idea of whatever it is that you're searching for. So it's important to create something that's going to last, that is going to attract people later down the line. When you create good, valuable content, that content does the work for you. And in some cases, that content can make sales for you without you having to even lift a finger.
Yeah. No, it's so true. And I do feel like there's so many different things you can do, like in our industry specifically, before and after videos
Hmm.
and whatnot, behind the scenes to really humanize you. But I think the best way to provide value and get that evergreen content that lasts is by teaching
Hmm.
a tutorial, teaching
Oh my
somebody. Like
gosh.
that's the
On the
best
Chores and
way.
More TikTok, the tutorials are by far.
Yeah, no, I can think of literally we have a tutorial that's still getting a ton of views to this day. It's a how to train my staff to use our carpet cleaner.
Yeah.
And it's
Yep.
still getting so many views to this day. And
Yeah.
even on my personal TikTok, I have one video similar to your planner video that is still going not viral. It really never went viral and didn't have like a big boom. But I every single day get likes and saves more specifically because if you're providing value like a tutorial or recipe something they're going to save it so they can come back which
Yeah.
is going to boost the algorithm. But I have a video where I made healthy adult lunchables and it again it wasn't didn't take me that long and that video gets saved every single day and it technically never went viral because I am creating value. I'm creating something that somebody can learn from.
Hmm.
And if you have a business, this is the best way to get people coming back and
Yep,
engaged.
yep. So you really want to think about how you can create evergreen content that people can find at a later date. And what happens is if you consistently show up despite having low views, low engagement, all of those things. Because let's be real, when that happens, I feel like for me, I get discouraged. I'm like,
Mhm.
"Ugh, what am I doing this for? I'm tired and I don't want to be posting all the time for no results. Or at least that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
But then we get people coming up to us all the time who are like, I see your videos. And I want to say, why the fuck don't you like them?
Right? Oh, I see what you're doing online. Did you?
Did
Because
you?
I wouldn't have known.
Wouldn't have known. Why aren't you engaging?
Literally.
But at the end of the day, those are the people who are, I'm like, wow, you are seeing my stuff and you're seeing value. You know, we only have 200 and some odd followers on our Hustled Up Instagram. And at the end of the day, we get downloads on this podcast all the time. And people come to us and say, I love what you guys are talking about. You're keeping it so real. You're inspiring and this and that and the third. And at the end of the day, these are the people who are really loyal. And when the day comes that the Hustle Haven starts dropping things like templates and courses and all of these really good things, there is a chance that some of our listeners, some of you guys might decide to purchase a course, purchase a template, work with us in some other kind of capacity because we are showing up. We are here. We're creating value.
Yeah. And we don't charge for the podcast, too. That's a thing. We're creating trust.
Yeah.
We're giving all of this free education, because we're really passionate about it. We like helping others. Like when I get an email that's like, you've helped me so much. I'm solo. I have nobody else to talk to. You've helped me. I'm like, oh my God, this is why we do it. But by doing that and showing up every day, we are creating trust. And that's what's gonna bring you back at the end of the day. It's gonna bring you back to watch the podcast. It's gonna bring you back to, as Holly said, purchase a course one day because we've already built that connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which, you can't do with everybody, but we're building that trust with our ideal client.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what it is. Like people want to go viral because they want to appeal to the masses. But as an entrepreneur, you should only be targeting a specific audience.
Yes.
You should only be targeting the people who are going to buy from you. So I think that it's really important to keep that in mind when you're creating content. And sure, it's fun to jump on a trend here and there.
Yeah.
You know,
It'll
but
help boost you
it
for
does.
sure.
And I do think that there is a way to jump on a trend and also make it valuable. I think there is a way to do both, like bring it back to brand awareness, bring it back to what your business niche is about, figure out a way to tie it into like who you are and what you're doing, because people do love funny, people love funny. They love funny trends. They love, all of that kind of stuff. So I do think it's important. It's just that you have to be really, really intentional with every single thing that you put out there and just make sure that you do it consistently despite the fact that maybe your views are slow.
Yeah. Because think about what goes viral. It's usually funny videos, videos that evoke emotion, or videos that provide value. So you kind of have to do all three. Like you have to keep all of the content strategies, quote unquote, in mind while also targeting your ideal audience. Like use those trends to target your ideal audience.
Yeah.
And be funny and relatable and just likable. you know?
And I do want to say, like, just to give you some like real results here and show you like that we're not just making this up and pulling it out of our asses,
Yeah.
right? So our business Chores and More is active on pretty much every social media page. Now on TikTok, we probably get the most views and we have the most followers.
Yes.
But most of our clients, in fact, almost all of our clients do not come from TikTok. They come from Instagram and Facebook, but I feel like it's been a little bit of a mix lately. Last week, it was all Facebook.
It was all Facebook.
All Facebook. But we've also had weeks where it's mostly Instagram. And we have way less followers on both of those channels. And so we have people who come to our page and they see me and Laura, they see our team, they see us being funny and relatable. They see us posting educational content. They see us not gatekeeping. We educate also on why it's important to even have a cleaning service, why you should have somebody come in and help you out every other week. We are educating not on just how to clean, but all other aspects of life as well, because having a cleaning service is really important to establishing like a healthy mental state and being healthy physically. Like there are tons of reasons, whoops, I'm hitting my mic, why you should be having a cleaning service. So we like to share all of those things. And then we sprinkle in those funny videos and we sprinkle in tons of personality. So we're not just hopping on a trend where there's like a sound and then you learn nothing about us.
Yeah.
When we are posting funny content, it is really things that will allow our audience to really get to know us. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, and I'll probably say it down the line at some point too. But the reason why we are able to attract our ideal client is because of what we are posting. Most people who call us are super sweet. They are usually like our age. I feel like we appeal to millennials,
Yeah,
but
for
probably
sure.
Gen X too, a little bit. They're bubbly, they're funny like us, they're understanding, they're gentle, they're kind. Their core values align with ours. And why is that? It's not because we're just jumping on trends and posting dancing videos every day. It's because we're posting who we are. We're showing up as we are. We're educating, we're giving them behind the scenes peeks at, at our business, at us. We get vulnerable. These are all the things that are creating value and are going to, as Laura said, build trust.
Yeah. It's also going to help you with referrals too. It's going to sound so crazy, but we have had people refer our company who have never used us.
We have.
Like
we
that's
have.
insane.
Yep.
And when you're referring a company, your reputation is also on the line. Like I am very careful not to refer people that I don't know if they're going to produce quality work. Like I am not referring you if I don't know that you're going to produce quality work. People have literally said, "Oh, so and so told me about you, and so is not a client." So then I dig a little deeper, and they're like, "Oh, well, they follow you on Instagram, so they said to call you." What? That happens all the time.
It does.
We're literally creating referrals. And again, a lot of it is from Facebook and Instagram. Whereas, would you rather at the end of the day, would you rather have 1,000 loyal fans who are going to potentially purchase from you? Or would you rather have 1,000,000 people who are just going to be scroll trolls and really aren't engaging in you? They're not commenting. They have no relationship that's going to build there. What would you rather have at the end of the day? And if you're somebody that's in it for vanity, you're going to choose the 1,000,000 followers. But I'd rather have the 1,000 loyal fans personally.
For sure. For sure.
Mhm.
And there is such a thing, and this is not a term I'm making up, but they call it micro influencers. And these are the people who you don't have a huge following, but the people who do follow are the people who believe you, they believe in you, they trust what you say, they're loyal to you, they buy from you, they buy the things that you buy.
Mhm.
They're like ride or dies for you. That's called micro influencing. And that's honestly what all of us should be striving for as entrepreneurs. We don't need to appeal to every single person. We just need to appeal to the people who are going to show up for us when the time comes, to the people who are going to buy from us, the people who are even, and I mean, granted, Laura and I go for customers, right? Like we want to
Mhm.
convert them into leads. Like we want our followers to convert to leads. But even if that's not the case, you can build a following and aim for that because there is a way to make money on social media. A lot of people do
Mhm.
it. And that's more important than views. Like when me and Laura went viral for our tanning video, our tattoo video, and for my Crumbl video, I got a ton of views. I got a ton of comments. no new followers.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you're aiming for followers, that's also cool because that can lead you to have like engagement down the line and people who are commenting and boosting you and getting you paid online. But if you're just aiming for views, that is not the move. It's really not the move. And so ChatGPT actually referred it to follower bloat, where you get like like an influx of new followers. Because this is something that happens, right? You get an influx of new followers. And this happened with another viral video. The reason why I have the 21,000 followers on TikTok is because I posted a haul video that got a ton of views, comments, and followers. But now I don't get a lot of engagement because a lot of people just hit that follow button when they saw that I spend a lot of money.
That's so funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now when I'm trying to post like actual value, it's funny. Those are the evergreen posts that like really get, views later and later and later, and they build over time. But sometimes you just get these influx of followers, but they're not doing you any favors.
Yeah. Like the reason that we got the following we did on the Tourism World page was from the second post we ever did. We did a dancing video and it was to all old millennial songs like the, Cha-Cha Slide and the Wobble and this and that. And for some reason that video blew up. Granted, it was during the TikTok 2020 COVID boom. It was during that. But that got us so many followers, which was so nice. I mean, I was like up checking our follower count, just go up and up and up. And it was that adrenaline and the dopamine that I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting. But none of those people really turn into customers. They're people from all over the world. And again, it's fine. It's fun. Holly and I do have the goal of also growing the TikTok tourism more so that we can maybe monetize it. We can maybe get partnerships, and that's also totally fine. But at the end of the day, provide value, target your ideal customer, and it's okay if your views dip. Because I said this to Holly the other day. I said, there was a video I posted that got so much engagement. It got so many comments. And I was upset because I was like, it didn't get that many views. It got so many likes, so many comments, but why didn't it get enough views? But why do I care? The people that are engaged are the people that would probably like this podcast. They were people who have cleaning businesses. The video I think was about meeting up with other cleaning business owners on Long Island and meeting up with them and helping each other and not viewing each other as competition. And it got so much engagement. Why was I so focused on the views? So a bunch of people who don't even care about it could scroll by it and watch it for 2 seconds? It doesn't matter.
It's a really all mindset though. Like you just have to remind yourself that it's okay if you're not blowing up with views. People will start to show up. It just sometimes takes time, and going viral feels like the easy way out. But like I said, it is a fast burn and then it dies. And, valuable content, evergreen content, it keeps living, it keeps working for you. And so, we have people all the time who will come and get a quote, even if they didn't find us on social media. And then they'll look at our social media and they'll be like, oh my gosh, like I love your online presence. Like I'm going to book, even though you're more expensive. We've had people say that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really important to just not give up, not get discouraged, because remember that viral will get you seen, but valuable will get you remembered.
100%. Mic drop moment.
Period.
Drop that mic,
We
girl.
can go. We can
bounce on out of here.
End this podcast right now.
Literally. No, it's true. It's a good reminder. And honestly, I feel like we always give y'all a call to action. I feel like they never do it.
Never do it.
Never
Why
do
don't
it.
you love us? Why?
But I would love for you, I'm going to challenge you with some homework. Whatever your niche is, whatever your industry, whoever you're trying to target, post something that you think would be valuable. So again, maybe you're teaching something, maybe it's funny, whatever that is, and tag us. I want to see your valuable content. I want to support you. I want to engage. I want to boost your algae.
Your algae.
Your algae.
Is that a thing? I think you missed that.
No, that's a thing.
I don't know.
The algae.
Sounds millennial.
I am millennial.
We sound old now.
We are old.
Oh gosh.
We are old.
Not good. Don't remind me.
Boost the algae. And we want to support you. So just tag us. And then let me know if algae is a word.
It's not.
It is.
It's I've never heard it.
Boost the algae.
I'm going to have to look into that.
Look into it.
I'll never say it.
I'll say it.
It sounds, I don't know what it sounds like. Sounds like alligator
Stupid.
or like
It sounds
algae.
like algae.
Yeah, like you're like algae at the bottom of a fish tank.
Well, then. Okay.
But anyway, I hope that this was valuable.
See what she did there?
You see that?
We are old. You're making dad jokes.
I know. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. It's just who I am. Okay. I'm going to be 35.
Don't tell them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just kidding. 25.
My grays are showing. It's been a hot minute. I feel like the neon sign is reflecting off the grays.
That's really just creating a beautiful like laser light effect, you
Literally,
know?
this is my hair.
This is
my hair. It's fine.
Oh gosh. Anyway, I do hope that this was valuable. And just remember, like, don't get discouraged, especially when you see a lot of people with like a lot of followers and they're going viral and everything seems like easy. It's not the move. You want to worry about creating value, creating evergreen content, creating content that is going to keep working for you in the next coming weeks, months, and even years. Content that's going to get you sales and get you leads without you even having to lift a finger. That is the kind of content you want to create. And take it from me, friend, it will keep getting views and likes and engagement and then eventually customers over time. It is a slow burn and it burns for a long time when it is valuable, and that's what you want to be going for. So I hope that you took something away from this. As Laura said, tag us in your valuable content and check your content that you've been posting. Are you creating value? And there is one more thing I have to just say. I'm going on a quick tangent. If you are just posting sales, your services,
Stock images,
just boring stuff, stop it.
Stop
it now. People want to see how your business operates behind the scenes. People want to see you as the business owner living your life. They want to see what your values are. They want to see your employees. They want to see what you know. They don't want you to gatekeep. Share your expertise. There is a reason you own a business. It is because you are an expert in something. So share your expertise. Don't gatekeep, and things will look up for you and things will get better. So I hope that this was helpful, but we're going to hop on off of here because like I said, it's Halloween. We got trick or treating to do. We got candy to eat, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys in the next one.